Alright guys, so unfortunately I'm going to have to start this video off this week with an apology. Yeah. Um, so I filmed the What Sold video for the whole entire week, and I didn't even include the bad shirt introduction part. I apologize. I know that's the whole reason you guys come here to watch these videos, is to see what to not buy, among other things. But most importantly, what shirts not to buy. You got to be careful out there. So I decided to record this a little bit later, delay the video being uploaded to include this, because I know how important it is to everybody. So this shirt here that I've been wearing, that I will be wearing in this video, is Hagar, however you want to pronounce it, clothing. So another good example of shirts that I actually like style-wise. You know, it's not a knock on the brand, guys. It's just a knock on the resale value of the brand's clothing. And yeah, so I haven't had enough luck to call it a good buy. So, yep, sorry. Sorry, Hagar. You're going in the do not buy column. So, with that intro out of the way, guys, let's go ahead and start pulling things that have sold for the week. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another week of things that have sold in my eBay store. I'm Skylar, and I'm not a good reseller, but I do well enough to make it a full-time income for me and what I need to pay for my expenses. So, yeah. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started with things that sold this week. And I have one item, a pair of jeans that sold, and I pulled it from the house. It's right here. And the nice thing about this is that this was another quick flip from that recent haul video that I did for the weekend. These are the silver jeans. I think it was Gordy silver jeans or something like that. And yeah, so spent about $5-6 on this, and it sold for $30. So that was a really great sale. And overall, that haul's starting to turn into being profitable because, I sold a pair of jeans. There was a couple of other things that I sold in the What Sold video that posted the week before. So, hey, sales keep moving in, then it's looking good for these quick flips. All right, and then the complete opposite of that is a jacket back here that sold, a Boca Classics, which I believe I had already worn a shirt that I said stay away from. So yes, stay away from this brand, guys, in terms of reselling. I'm not knocking the brands in terms of, the first time sale to customers and things like that. But, when it comes to reselling, as all you guys know, it item could still have some value. It just doesn't have the resale value. Two different things. All right, and I folded it really well so you can't see what it is. That's fantastic. And yeah, but yeah, just kind of your standard jacket, Boca Classics, kind of a beige tan color. And yeah, so terrible buy, getting rid of it. I'm probably making about, the way I see it is I'm making as much money as I would sell it at a yard sale anyways. So yeah, bought it for $3 and it only sold for $6. Ouch. But hey, at the end of the day, somebody's getting it who wants it, so good. All right, and then we got a few pair of shoes that sold over in the filing cabinet. All right, and these are kind of New Balance shoes here. Let me see what type. 647 V4. So yeah, I mentioned the term on my haul video recently, but I'm going to start coining it. It's going to be called jump starter items, and this was one of them. So whenever I bought these were going to be really easy to list. I really didn't have to clean them up at all, but I paid a little more than I normally would have. So I did pay $13 for these. I kind of like to be in the 10 or lower on shoes. So a little more than I like to pay. So I paid $13, and I knew going in that these were going to be in that $25 price mark to sell. All right, and then over here we have a fishing shirt that sold. All right, a pelagic fishing shirt. No fancy designs to it, but it is like a vented fishing shirt, so those are kind of sought after a little bit. And yeah, paid a little up on the tier of like how much I like to pay for a shirt of $5, but I've sold the brand before. I know it's good, so I was willing to pay that. And yeah, turned out to work out really well. Probably took a little less than a month to sell for $17. Alright, and then another one I'm excited for. Now, I don't necessarily know if this was a jump starter. I think this might have been one of the shoes that I categorized as it was, I bought it for a good amount for the amount of profit I was going to make, so I didn't classify it as a jump starter because remember, the jump starter is where you pay a little more than you should have. You're not going to make as much profit as you would like. So that's what kind of differentiates it from your standard items that you sell, is that you knowing when you buy it that you paid too much, but you're willing to do that because it's going to jumpstart your listing week. So let's go ahead and pull these pairs. It's a pair of SAS shoes. All right, and here they are. So yeah, really good condition. And yeah, just SAS tripod comfort kind of shoes. Kind of your standard black lace. So on these, I paid $13 and they ended up selling for $40. So that's really good. And those were like something that was a quick flip. Like that was just on the haul video that I did, and they're here already sold. Spent 13, flipped it into 40 real quick, take that money, invest it in other items. Alright, and here's the stack of items that have sold to start off our What's Sold week. Alright guys, we got another item that's sold, and this one, it probably has the most value of something that I've sold this week, so let's go ahead and take a look. I pulled it from the house. So kind of vintage. I don't think I put it there just to be safe, but Menace skateboarding shorts. Pretty cool, that old baggy skateboard style. And yeah, this sold for $70 and I only had $10 into it, so fantastic. And while nothing else sold for the day, having this sale definitely turned things around for me. Alright guys, well here we are at the end of the week, and I'm going to be ending this week on a Thursday as opposed to a Friday, heading out early this weekend, so sales are going to be a little less this week, but hopefully by the time the next week rolls around, there will be even more sales to add since we'll be adding those sales as well. So let's go ahead and pull the few remaining sales that we have left, and there's one from the house over here. It is a relatively quick flip, so I like that. Alright, and here it is, Paramount and khakis. So recently had these on my weekend haul video and spent $5 on these, and they ended up selling for $19. Relatively quick flip, not bad to end the week. Alright, and then the next thing that's sold is a pair of Nike shoes over here in the filing cabinet. Alright, and here they are. So yeah, Nike downshifter black shoes. And I paid $8 for these, and they sold for $20. Alright, and then the last item that's sold for this video is a shirt over here, Greg Norman shirt. I would probably avoid this brand altogether. I mean, I would avoid this brand altogether, to be honest. It just kind of sits for a long time, and not much meat on the bone in terms of profit. So, it's over here. Alright, here it is. It's kind of a golf polo yellow shirt, Greg Norman, and this is probably definitely one of the brands that would be on my wear the shirt for the week as a brand to avoid. So yeah, not this shirt. This one lucked out. It got sold before I could give it the shame. So but I have a few more shirts of this brand, so I'll probably add it to the mix, and hey, down the road you might see me in one. So yeah, but paid $3 and sold for $6. Alright, and here's the last batch of items that I've sold this week. Alright guys, and that wraps it up for this week's What Sold video, and we're at 40 subscribers right now, which is pretty awesome. It's climbing and climbing and climbing, slowly but steadily. So, hey, eventually we might hit that 50 subscriber mark, and, hopefully I can line up some kind of video for you guys to celebrate that. Looking forward to it. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to see future videos when I upload them, hit the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.